Well, with the Ottawa Jazz Festival in full swing, you may have heard the term jazz improvisation. Improvising is one of the most exciting aspects of jazz music and often one of the least understood. CTV's Eric Longley gets some insight into the art of improvisation from local jazz pianist Peter Brown.
They agree on what key the song is in and the basic chord structure. Beyond that, the sky's the limit. Welcome to the wondrous world of jazz improvisation, a world where musicians open their minds, trust their skills, and let their fingers choose the notes on the fly. Well-known Ottawa area musician Peter Brown relied heavily on improvisation for his latest album, which also features bassist Chris Breitner and drummer and producer Bruce Whitted. Brown says to be a good improviser, you need to start with strong technical skills, including the ability to recognize music as a series of patterns.
You have to see the piano keyboard, if you're a piano player, not just as black and white, but as, you know, this chord, this chord, this chord. And those patterns that are available for improvising, they kind of have to stand out at you, if you think visually like I do, as if those keys were blue to stand out from the white and black.
But skill alone does not a good improviser make. Somewhat ironically, you also can't be afraid to make mistakes.
When you hit something you didn't intend to, instead of saying, oh, I screwed up, let's go back to the beginning, to be able to say, well, that's not what I intended, but where does this take me? You know, and to make that decision instantaneously.
And that's the final piece of the puzzle. Of all the notes you could play next, how do you instantly know which one to pick? Especially when your bandmates are all making their choices on the fly. Peter Brown likens it to being an athlete on a team. To play your best, you've got to be in the zone.
Obviously, your fingers are in good shape. You've got the right mental attitude. No fear, I guess would be the way to describe that attitude. And then just be able to go with where the music takes you.
Where the music took Peter Brown this day is saved for posterity on his brand new CD called Franklin Street. You can also hear his music live when the Peter Brown Trio performs at Jazz Fest this Sunday afternoon at the Rideau Centre. Just don't expect the songs to sound exactly the same. That's the challenge and the beauty of jazz improvisation.